The third and deciding fall now as Maniac Mark Lewin steps into the ring. Pepe Gomez is in, and Jose Lothario is still down on the canvas, but he has been ruled outside onto the apron of the ring. He is being administered to by his second as he lies on the ring apron. And up in the ring, it's Pepe Gomez who goes after a bear hug on Maniac Mark Lewin, puts the big squeeze on him, and Lewin starts to Lewin again starts to distract everybody around him by waving his hands as though he was calling somebody, and when the referee turned to observe, he went after Pepe Gomez's eyes. That busts the bear hug, and Spoiler went around to attack Jose Lothario as he lay on the ring apron. So now it's Gomez in the corner. And it's Lothario being attacked again by Maniac Mark Lewin. So Lewin with a front headlock on Pepe Gomez. There goes Spoiler around on the outside of the ring, going after Lothario. And Lothario has just clobbered him squarely in the jaw on the apron of the ring. And you see him now as he drives into the Spoiler and drives the Spoiler into the ring post. So we've got two wars going on here. Maniac Mark Lewin with a front headlock on Pepe Gomez, and Jose Lothario, who has now recovered from the punishment that cost him the second fall, as he goes after Spoiler and belts him around. Front headlock is broken as Pepe Gomez goes after the midsection of Maniac Mark Lewin, and they start after each other. Now it's Gomez on Lewin, but look what Lothario is doing. He is after the mask of the Spoiler, and Maniac put a stop to that in a hurry. He drove into both Pepper and Jose and freed the Spoiler, who didn't belong in the ring in the first place, but was in the unenviable position of being about to lose his mask. Gomez finding the face of Maniac Mark Lewin. Spoiler, quick man to respond when his partner's in trouble. Also under the urging of Gary Hart, got into that ring. The side headlock is Pepper's hold, and the Maniac trying to touch Spoiler. Spoiler should have his feet on the floor, on the canvas rather, on the apron, and as Pepper goes over, Lothario does it. And it's Jose's time to come in. And he has touched properly. Oh, man. How he drove that in there. He caught him and he drove it and solidly smacked into Spoiler. There's the touch. Spoiler is the legal man to come into the ring, but look what's hanging on to the legs of Jose Lothario. Maniac Mark Lewin held him there and gave Spoiler the advantage, but Spoiler couldn't keep it. And we've got Jose now going wide open as, again, the 275-pound projectile of Spoiler was trying to get into a position to do something about it. Pepe Gomez in there to rip across the face of the masked man and to hand him some of the punishment that he has been handing out all night long. So Gomez goes out. Lewin is supposed to go out, but he's still sitting on the canvas and hanging onto that bottom rope. And Spoiler is reacting to the waist lock of Lothario. On the floor, Lothario, but look who is after him. It's Lewin who is after him, and the man who could jump from that top rope out of the ring and onto the concrete is preparing to land on Jose Lothario, but Gomez is standing guard. This could prevent it. Outside, Lothario's getting a count. Here comes the human bomb again as walking along that rope, but he took one step too many, and Lothario met him fist first. And here is Mark Lewin trying the same thing, without the skill, without the finesse, and he caught him. But even with his finesse, Spoiler got it. And Lothario just dropped in there and dropped hard. He's dividing his attention, and Pepe Gomez, as he comes in, is able to take some of the burden away from Jose Lothario. This crowd is in a tremendous uproar. Lewin still in the ring. The referee is trying to get Pepe out. Lothario going after the mask of the Spoiler again. Spoiler biting down into that mask, trying to keep it from being pulled up. And he comes up for the iron claw. And he has the iron claw on Jose Lothario's head. He puts that solid grip with his gloved hand. Puts the big squeeze on Lothario. And this could be it. There's Lothario caught with that powerful hand. A hand that has done a lot of damage in the wrestling game. And Lothario could be out. No, there's that hand. You notice that he stiffened his arm as the chain went to test it again. And Lothario let him know that he was still in there thinking and still able to marshal up some of his muscle to do something about it. Watch for Lothario. He's trying to get something ready to throw at the Spoiler, and instead he got kicked for his trouble. There's one, there's two. And this time he was able to sweep aside, but it's a sleep hold. Mark Lewin doesn't belong in there. He is putting the sleep hold on there. He could put Lothario out. Lothario is now an easier prey for the Spoiler, but the quickness, the swiftness of the reaction of Maniac Mark Lewin was a prime factor in what happened to Lothario. The hold again is the claw hold of the Spoiler. Puts that squeeze on, uses that gloved hand to keep his hand from slipping. And here's the touch. It brings in Maniac Mark Lewin, who could score a fall on Jose Lothario because of what the Spoiler has accomplished. And behind, the Shanghai Sleeper, he's got the grip on Jose Lothario, and Pepe Gomez this time was able to break the hold. So in comes Spoiler again. Lothario in trouble. Again the grip to the head, and again the effort to force him to submit. Tough move by Spoiler, and a difficult one for Jose Lothario to overcome. Lothario trying to move forward to ease some of the pressure on that hold, and then again, Lothario looks like he's almost ready to sink to his knees. Lothario's right hand came in handy that time. He had tried to get him into position to throw a left, but instead he was blocked. Pepe Gomez comes in here to take some of the pressure away from Jose Lothario. 10 minutes have gone by, and this, the third and deciding fall of this battle here for the U.S. American title, the Sam Houston Coliseum in Houston, Texas. And the champions, Mark Lewin and the spoiler. And this time, as spoiler came off there, he came off a little off balance. Pepe Gomez wants to leap off that top rope, borrow a page from the book of the spoiler, and the referee's telling him not to. And the effort now by maniac Mark Lewin has left Jose Lothario stretched out on the canvas. Lothario in trouble. This could be it. There is Mark Lewin trying to reach forward and grab hold of Jose and aid the spoiler. And spoiler now has turned the body of Jose Lothario over to Mark Lewin on the outside of the ring. And a shopping effort. And here comes Pepe Gomez to try to give some measure of equality to Lothario's battle. Lothario needs now to touch the hand of his partner. So Lewin is in to try to gain this third and deciding fall, and Lothario is trying to prevent it, and right now give Lothario full marks because that right hand of his is doing yeoman work in preventing him from, there he got the touch. Well, Gomez moves in, and Gomez starts after the spoiler. Twisting arm lock for Pepe Gomez. And Pepe now trying to systematically work Spoiler over and this way and pin him, but Spoiler's a powerful man. He's hard to wear down, and he's an agile man. And that drop kick proves it. The Maniac has his leg over the second rope and right now is trying to give something.
3 minutes.
There are 3 minutes yet to go in this match. 3 minutes yet to go in this battle for the U.S. American Tag Team title as Lewin and Spoiler try to eke out a fall here over Pepe Gomez in order to score a victory in this U.S. American title. Pepe's in the corner right here above us. The power of the spoiler pulling his neck against that bottom rope. And hold, front headlock. There's the driving shoulder of Pepe Gomez as he uses a bow and arrow tackle to try to keep him against the rope, but you can see the spoiler literally carried Pepe across the ring into the arms of Mark Lewin. There are 2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes remaining in the 45-minute time limit of this match between Gomez and Lothario, and Lewin and Spoiler very hard on the outside of the ring. And listen to the uproar of that crowd as Jose Lothario goes in these final 2 minutes to get a fall and to come out of this ring with a victory. So Lothario, spoiling for a fight, well aware of the time, knows that it's running out. But he also knows there is time to score in this issue. Test of strength. interlocking fingers. Pepe Gomez on the outside is a powerful man too, but the leverage of Lothario is a factor in this particular instance, and Lewin is trying to drag Lothario over. He hasn't had any luck. You can see him now as the spoiler on the outside of the ring is waiting to spring a trap, but the trap has not yet been sprung. Now, 30 seconds to go as spoiler and Lewin meet head to head. And Lothario lowers the boom. More ways than one. The clobber across the jaw, and he caught him solidly, but that puts him outside the ring. There is the bell. And this match is going to wind up a time limit draw.
Lucas said each team has won one call apiece. Time has expired. A draw. Still American Tag Team Champion, the Spoiler and Mark Lewin.
So it's all even. This means that Lewin and the Spoiler remain the U.S. American champions at the end of 45 minutes of roughhouse action.